Hello and welcome to the Women in Tech video series. My name is Shannon Herman and I'm a senior recruiter for Alexander Technology Group. I'm also honored to serve on the board of directors for the New Hampshire Tech Alliance. One of the most important things we do here at the New Hampshire Tech Alliance is highlight and spotlight innovative people and companies throughout our state. The Women in Tech video series is part of our Tech Women, Tech Girls initiative. Today we are here with Jen MacDonald from ARMI. Thank you for coming, Jen.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Can you tell us a little bit about who you are and what you do?
Absolutely. I am a family physician and Army veteran who discovered a love for system transformation and found my way into federal policy and then now regenerative medicine and manufacturing here in New Hampshire. So I'm the Chief Operating Officer of the Advanced Regenerative Manufacturing Institute, or ARMI with an I.
Awesome. Thank you so much for coming today. As you know, we've prepared a few questions to go over. So the first question I'm going to give you is, as a leader, how do you balance the need for innovation and risk while still maintaining stability within a company?
It's such an important question. The way I approach that is to build really strong teams. The best ideas sometimes come from the person newest to the organization, sometimes the person without an advanced degree, sometimes the people who have had a conversation in the hallway and come up with an idea and need the courage, need the opportunity to present that to leadership and bring it across the organization. And so I think bringing really strong teams helps people take appropriate risk and then feel that stability and that backing from their leadership team as well.
That's awesome. I love what you're saying is anyone on a team can bring a valuable idea.
Absolutely.
Excellent. And sounds like you're doing that a lot over at ARMI. There's no clear path set aside for you, so probably everything's feeling a lot like innovation.
Yes, indeed. We enjoy being in the trailblazing space, that's for sure. Change the world is what we aim to do every day.
Awesome. Well, again, we've heard great things about where ARMI's growing and bringing it to New Hampshire, which is such an exciting thing. As far as, resources for you and your support system as you've gone through your career and as you've established yourself as a leader here in New Hampshire, where do you turn to and what does that look like?
I turn to many of my female colleagues in other disciplines, actually. I find that the experience of really striving for excellence, striving for change, can be common across disciplines in ways at least I didn't realize early on in my career. Whether that's in medicine or law or now regenerative medicine and manufacturing, reaching out to my colleagues who are in completely different spaces often prompts my thinking in a way that I might not have in my specific environment if I only focused there. And I love that learning. I love the opportunity to see connections across sectors and really learn from the other women who are bringing incredible excellence and change to their careers.
Absolutely. It's not like a traditional mentorship where you need someone organizationally to be doing it before you. It's more the community to help support you kind of cross-functionally.
Exactly. And I would say learn from everyone is the way I really approach this. And certainly that's mentors, certainly that's peers. It's also folks younger than me, especially since we're in a technology space. And sometimes the brightest ideas come from those newest to the technology space. And that's where the innovation can begin.
You can't be afraid of what you don't know, right?
Exactly. Exactly.
Awesome. And then I guess the last question we have for today is just, is there a certain accomplishment that you feel especially proud of that you'd want to share about your career?
Oh, thank you for that question. I think my proudest moments are when I'm part of a team that has a really proud moment. And so my proudest accomplishments are the times I've been able to coalition build on behalf of a really purposeful mission in a way that benefits people and ultimately the national interest. And so I would say that was an honor to be able to do that at VA headquarters, where I have just recently spent some time, and to be able to, for instance, make sure veterans have connectedness to healthcare virtually during the COVID-19 pandemic.
That's awesome.
And here at ARMI, that opportunity exists every day to coalition build with our nearly 200 members and the exceptional support that exists in this state to grow this new industry. We believe this is a new American industry that will advance the whole national bioeconomy, and building that coalition is just something that gives me joy every day.
Excellent. And I love that your non-traditional career path when you started with your intro of how many hats you've worn. I'm sure that makes you a great leader because you've had the opportunity to see so many different areas of where success can happen.
Well, thank you. I think curiosity and mission have led me to all of these places. And looking back, I think the through line is illuminated more easily, and that really is just mission and service and change. And I'm so grateful to be finding that here in New Hampshire.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for joining us today, and I appreciate all that you've shared.
Thank you for having me.